Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes with a BI Rabbi. My name is Rabbi David Bluman, and I am the Director of Youth Engagement here at Beth Israel. Since Rosh Chodesh Elul, which was this past Sunday, we have been blowing the shofar every morning in order to prepare us for the High Holy Day season. On Rosh Hashanah, it is a mitzvah, a commandment, to hear the shofar. The mitzvah is not blowing the shofar, rather listening to it. When we stand to hear the shofar, the room is silent. The silence is pierced with one long blast, 3 shorter blasts, and then 9 short blasts. It is taught in our machzor, the blowing of the shofar evokes a response in us. Hearing the shofar stirs up an emotional feeling, or perhaps it awakens something inside of us. In other words, the shofar speaks to us, and we want to respond to it. For many of us, when we hear the shofar, we feel a sense of connectedness to our history, to our fellow Jews, and to our tradition. Yet, it has an individual call for each of us. Each year, the shofar uniquely speaks to each and every one of us, and when we hear it, we have to find a way to heed its voice. Our tradition can help us understand what the shofar is trying to say to us each year. Maimonides teaches us in the Mishnah Torah that the shofar calls on us to do better. He teaches that the shofar is saying, "Wake up, you sleeping ones, from your sleep, and you who slumber, arise. Inspect your deeds, repent, remember your Creator." The shofar calls us to do teshuvah, to repent. Throughout the year, we've neglected to inspect our deeds and figure out the wrongs we have committed, and we have not figured out ways to rectify them. When the shofar is blown, it startles our soul and spiritually wakes us up and reminds us to examine ourselves and our deeds and resolve to change our ways. Our tradition teaches us that we should begin this journey in the month of Elul, a whole month prior to Rosh Hashanah. The shofar, as Maimonides teaches, only awakens us to do better. We still have the task of developing a plan to do better, and then we have to execute this plan. It is one thing to say we are going to change, and another to actually change. For me, when I hear the shofar in Rosh Hashanah, I think about the ways and how I can better my life. When I hear the blast of the shofar, I also feel a connection with the Jewish people of the past, present, and future. Our people heard the shofar when Moses was receiving the Torah on Mount Sinai, and we hear it every Rosh Hashanah. In a sense, the shofar serves as a time machine for me. I feel blessed to be part of this ancient yet modern community. However, during the month of Elul, the voice of the shofar says something completely different to me. As a rabbi and Jewish educator, the blast of the shofar remind me that the school year is beginning, that it is time to implement and facilitate all the programs that we at Beth Israel have planned over the summer. And I'd like to share some of these programs with you. Our Hebrew school for kids starting at age 3 in preschool all the way to grade 7 begins this Sunday, September 11th at 9:30. I hope to see you there. Beth Israel Youth. There's a brand new program here at Beth Israel. For the first time, we are combining high school, USY, and synagogue involvement into this one amazing program called Beth Israel Youth. Youth will have the opportunity to earn Beth Israel shekels and opportunities to win amazing prizes, such as a tablet or even a Fitbit. High school is for students in grades 8 through 12, our supplementary high school program. We meet every Monday night between 6:15 and 8:15. Students have an opportunity to socialize with their friends, eat delicious food, and learn. We have an amazing lineup of teachers this year. Nicole from Sija, Hilit, Nurik, Jacob Haas, Rabbi Sai, and I. Our first class meets this Monday, September 12th at 6:15 here at Beth Israel. Hope to see you there. USY, United Synagogue Youth, our youth group for grades 9 through 12, will have its first event on Sunday, September 25th at Beth Israel, of a program called the Table Tournament and Barbecue. All Jewish teams are welcome. Kadima, our youth group for grades 6 through 8, will have its first event, Kadima Pizza Party, at Douglas Park on Sunday, September 18th. And finally, Atid, our youth group for grades 4 and 5, will have its first event, our annual Welcome Back Barbecue, here at Beth Israel, also on Sunday, September 18th. I hope that as you hear the shofar during the month of Elul, you too will be reminded of all what Beth Israel has to offer our youth. I look forward to seeing your youth at many of our events this year. Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova.